We're talking about 7 KPIs for tracking SEO success. Key performance indicators are just metrics that can help you show that your SEO program is firing on all cylinders. They're all different, but they all tell a little bit of a story on your SEO success. I talked about organic traffic. We talked about keyword rankings, bounce rate, time on site, pages per visit, and Jason's going to talk about goals and conversions. Jason?
Yeah, I personally think that goals and conversions are one of the best metrics that you can use and implement to track paid campaigns as well as SEO campaigns and organic traffic. The important thing is to know what goals and conversions that you want to measure. Um, Obvious ones would be form fills. If you have downloadable content and they have to fill out a single field form like an email address, or they need to fill out a lengthy marketing automation type form, it's important that you're tracking those correctly so you can set up those goals in Google Analytics, and also even Google Ads if you're doing paid. So if you have an e-commerce website, that's critical. I mean, you want to know how much money and revenue you're generating, and you can set that all up in Google Analytics through e-commerce tracking, and then you can set up segments for organic traffic and measure how much revenue you're making from that organic traffic. And then you can see how effective, assuming that you're keeping track of when you started SEO campaign, when you built your keyword lists, you can really track how much revenue and if that increases over time. So goals and conversions are super important. Yeah. Chuck, anything else to add to that?
Yeah, I would just say that it's also a really good measurement of the quality of traffic that you're driving to the site. We can get caught up on any metric, and organic is the same, organic traffic. It's great to drive a lot of organic traffic, but if you have low page visits and low time on site and a high bounce rate, then maybe you need to start thinking about quality. Setting up goals such as number of pages visited per site, video start, a download, even a social media share can show you, at some level, the quality of the site traffic that you're driving. So it is an important KPI to keep in mind and to track over time.
So yeah, I'll add to that too. In terms of quality of traffic, we can go back to our keyword list that we talked about, and our keyword rankings as a KPI that we talked about on a previous video. And it's easy sometimes for a client to just pick keywords that they feel are going to send the best traffic. But if that's traffic and those keywords aren't sending traffic that's converting or spending time on your site, then it's time to rethink that keyword list. And so that you can look at new options that might better convert, and so you can accomplish the goals that your website's intended for. So take a look at that keyword list and make sure you're sending relevant traffic.